question, when are we going to stop recording strangers in public and then uploading that video to the internet without their consent so millions of people can create these insane narratives about them? Because that's becoming a disturbing trend on TikTok, and it doesn't look like it's gonna stop anytime soon. Simply because people say, oh, well, it's not illegal, so that must automatically mean it's okay to do it. Because a couple of days ago, there was a video that was going viral all over Twitter, and not for a positive reason. So this TikTok user decides that they want to record two strangers having fun in a photo booth. I was waiting in line for this photo booth. I could tell that this couple got engaged by the gasp, followed by giggling and kissing. So I started taking a video of them. I could tell that this couple was sharing a private moment, and so what do? I decided to take a video of them. Because that's the only logical thing to do in that situation, obviously. So I started taking a video of them to send to them after they got out. Because I know I would want that if it was me. Okay, so just because you would have been okay with it, that means you're projecting what you feel about it onto everyone else. So if you're okay with it, that means everyone else should. Where's the logic in that? You are not the center of the universe, babe! While I may have looked like a creep to anyone walking by for taking a video of complete strangers kissing in a photo booth, I'm sorry to interrupt again, but I'm glad you're self-aware. I am so glad I started filming. They had no clue that I was filming them. They are so in the moment and so full of love and happiness. I will never stop taking photos and videos of strangers when I see beautiful moments happening. Okay, you're bordering on full Joe Goldberg vibes from you by saying that they had no idea that you were filming them. And look, okay, I get that OP probably had pure intentions, but the problem is that moment of joy isn't yours. You may want to capture these memories to have on your phone, but that doesn't mean the people inside the photo booth want that. Can you imagine you just got engaged to the love of your life inside of a photo booth, and the moment you guys come out, oh my god, you guys are so cute. Oh my god. Do you mind if I keep this video of you guys getting engaged on my phone even though you guys didn't know I was filming? I'm filing a restraining order on you immediately, babe. And people in the comment section of this video made some absolutely incredible points. They already had the moment captured on camera. They didn't need you to capture further footage for them. You're just taking a video because you're weird.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
Now, it's not just couples online that get recorded without their knowledge in a positive light, because there was a TikToker who has now completely deleted their account, understandably, uploaded a video of a couple who was doing some very mild PDA in the line of a roller coaster. They weren't French kissing, they weren't roaming their hands all over each other, they weren't being inappropriate or explicit whatsoever. The problem is, the boyfriend saw this video on his For You page.
This is me and my girlfriend in this video. We were minding our business. And I think it's pretty weird that someone took the time out of their day to record what me and my girlfriend were doing. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it is.
As you can see, all he was really doing was giving her a kiss. What is bad about that? Now, if you're uncomfortable with PDA, that's completely fine, because honestly, in some cases, so am I too, babe. But you know what you could do? Instead of trying to humiliate these people online, you could ignore it. Have we ever thought about that? Or maybe you could just be a regular person and tap these people on the shoulder and say, hey guys, I'm not really comfortable with the PDA here. Could you just tone it down a little bit? I'm sure that would have gone down fine. But it's not just couples who are getting recorded showing each other love in public, because there will be actual people out in the world who will see two people of the opposite gender interacting with each other and immediately start telling this narrative that the man is cheating on his woman at home. What?
Hey y'all from Nashville. Is this your husband? I'm pretending like I'm taking a selfie and he's looking at me like He has a musical note behind his ear on his glasses. Is this your husband? She was talking about what a narcissist his wife is, and he was agreeing with her.
Okay, so number one, how do you know what they're saying when you're all the way back across the room? You have to zoom in as far as your camera will go so that you can capture these two people talking. So how do you know what they're saying? But secondly, you shouldn't be listening in on people's conversations in public. What are you doing? But that creator got put in her place immediately. That's why she deleted the video after limiting access to the comments. Because somebody who actually knew these people in real life came onto the app to not only explain the relationship between these two people, but to shame the creator for uploading this video.
Hi from Nashville. I just wanted to let you know that that's not my husband, but that is my best friend and his girlfriend. In fact, I know everybody in the video because I invited them to the event that they were at. I know you don't know anything about them. You just decided to casually and nonchalantly narrate some story because you had nothing better to do with your time. So let me fill you in. They were there away from their families and away from their children that night, raising money for an animal nonprofit fundraiser. That's why they looked so beautiful. Also, the group has seen this and it's really uncomfortable.
Isn't that just crazy? You're accusing these people of cheating, and yet they're away from their families and the children that they have together because they're at a non-profit organization trying to raise money. But moving on from relationships and couples for just a second, TikTok is really weird when it comes to older people. For example, a while back, there was an older woman who was given flowers by a TikToker. And basically the whole shtick is, hey, so can you just hold these for a second? And then he puts his jacket on and leaves, basically giving her the flowers. And it's supposed to be a video of doing a good deed, which I'm sorry is a contradiction in and of itself, because how is it a good deed if you're only doing it to put it on the internet? Because you wouldn't do this if you weren't going to put it online. And you can say that it's a good deed all you want, but at the end of the day, you didn't ask to film this person. You didn't ask if you could put their face online in front of your millions of followers on the internet. Because this woman saw the video on TikTok and she said that she felt completely dehumanized in an interview that she did with ABC Radio about it.
Yeah, and anyway, then I saw the guys had been filming it, and they denied it. And I said, "Did you film that?" And they said, "No." And anyway,
I'm sorry to cut in, but she basically just proved my point. How can the TikToker who uploaded this video say that he was just doing a good deed and that he had pure intentions, but when she saw him filming, they lied to her face and said that they weren't filming her at all?
They obviously had. Then there was the article in the Daily Mail.
Why did it get serious? How did the article represent you?
Old woman, elderly woman, heartbreaking tale. They must have gone through the film and they got this picture of me looking, supposedly crying, but it was this horrible expression, and I just was quite offended. I feel, at first it was just a bit of a joke to me, and then I sort of felt dehumanized.
And that's the problem that I have with old people being recorded doing regular things in public. There will be younger users on the app who will see these older people in these videos and will completely infantilize them. They'll say they're cute. They'll say, oh, poor this person, I feel so bad for them. When in reality, they're just trying to exist. They don't want to be treated like a baby. It's humiliating to them. I completely understand why she's offended, because I'd be offended too. But Marie here is not the only victim of this. Because in July of 2023, when the Barbie movie came out, somebody recorded a video of an older woman leaving the theater during the credits of the Barbie movie. And people in the comments of this video did not know how to act. They were concocting some of the craziest storylines ever without even knowing who this person is. What is happening? She's just walking out of the theater like everyone else does during the credits of a movie. The only reason you guys are coming up with sad scenarios is because there's a sad song playing in the background. But if that wasn't there, nobody would blink an eye. Am I wrong? No. But again, that wasn't the only older woman who was affected by this trend. Because there was a TikToker who uploaded this video of a lady just sitting at a table. That's all she's doing. She's just sitting at a table at a restaurant. And they say, I mentally and physically cannot see old people sit alone at a restaurant. Okay, so number one, she still has a full head of hair. But not just that, a full head of brown hair. So I don't think that this woman would really appreciate being called old. But secondly, you're recording a person in public who didn't give you consent to be filmed and twisting this narrative that they're just these lonely widows. That's also offensive to insinuate that. But in the comments of that video, there were a bunch of older people who were saying, yo, we just do this all the time. Ain't nothing sad about it. Can I just say, as an older person who eats alone, do not approach me. I like my solitude. I am 66. I have a husband, kids, and grandchildren, but I call it having a me day out by myself. I raised my children and 4 grandchildren. I deserve a me day. I'm 71. This lady is okay. Don't worry. When you get older, sometimes it's nice to have downtime. I have 11 grandchildren and 5 adult children. Quiet can be so nice. You see how all these older people are just saying, yeah, we go out all the time. It's kind of nice to get away from the kids and the grandkids for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that serious. It's not that deep. Because you know, if they saw themselves being portrayed this way online, they would absolutely hate it.
Look at how pretty this girl is.
Now, I could not find the full original video of the clip that I just showed you. Unfortunately, I could only find the first couple of seconds through someone's stitch. But because it was someone's stitch, you know the video was much longer than that. You could not get any scarier. Honestly, seriously, you couldn't. Let me give you an example of how you can compliment someone in public, okay? Because I feel like some people need to hear this. Over the weekend, I was at the zoo with my dad and his best friend. And I saw this father who was wearing an NWO shirt. Me, being a fan of wrestling, saw his shirt and I'm like, hey dude, that shirt's cool as. And he's like, oh hey, thanks. And that's it. That's how you compliment someone. You don't get your phone out and go, oh my god, this girl, she's so pretty. Can you imagine if I walked past that guy in the NWO shirt and I said, oh my god, wrestling fan in public, I'm a wrestling fan, like, yo, I've got this shit. But not even kids who are just trying to exist at school can evade this trend. Because this kid was just trying to eat a sandwich, but because he was wearing a Fortnite hat, suddenly he needs to be made fun of and put online for everybody to bully. And the mother of this child had to come across this video of her son being bullied.
Please don't film my son while he's at school, eating his lunch. Just let him enjoy his time on his own. Why don't you instead go and hang with him? Be his friend. Don't make him feel like he's an outcast.
If you didn't want to be this kid's friend, you know what you could have done? Saw this kid and minded your business. Put your phone in your pocket and just keep walking. Let him exist. He's not bothering you, so why are you bothering him? Then there was a video that went viral on TikTok of this model who was trying to take pictures and videos of herself in front of the London Underground train, and she was getting so pissed off that people were walking in front of her camera. The entitlement is off the charts. You're in a public space. Especially one that's incredibly busy most of the day, because people are trying to get from here to there, from A to B. It's an incredibly stressful and fast-paced environment. People are constantly trying to get on their train in time and get off their train in time to make the next train. Have you ever thought that you're the one in the way? When you see someone recording, just walk behind the camera or wait literally 10 seconds. If you can't do this, then you don't deserve to be part of a civilized society.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Where are we going? This woman does not own the environment that she's in. Why would these people who are just trying to do their daily commute have to do anything for her? Why would they have to inconvenience their day by waiting 10 seconds just so that she can get a picture? Why do they have to be the ones to change their schedules and to change their days? Why can't she? Why can't she just come back at a later time? Say midnight when literally nobody is there. And last year, during the little epidemic of monkeypox that New York City had, there was an innocent woman who was just minding her business on her phone, being filmed from someone across from her simply because she had a couple of bumps on her leg and they immediately said, monkeypox! Do you know how disrespectful that is? Because the woman who was on the train literally saw this video in her For You page.
Hi, I'm the girl from the video. The skin condition I have is called NF1, and the bumps that you see are tumors. The tumors are benign, but they're still all over my skin and give me a lot of health complications.
She has a condition called NF1, and they were tumors on her leg. And here you are sitting accusing her of having monkeypox. Another problem that I have is these accounts on TikTok that are solely dedicated to filming majority of women just walking around the city at nighttime in their dresses and their skirts and their crop tops. Why are accounts like this allowed to exist? Because we know exactly why they exist. So why does TikTok allow them to stay up? Dude, make this shit illegal. Period. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Mwah. I'm gonna go watch WWE Raw now, because it's live. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!